Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to RAYGO Reactions. Boys and girls, how is everybody doing? Alright! Oh, it's Saturday today. It's a good day. I'm literally about to head out, but I thought before I do, a quick little reaction to get me in the spirit. You know what I mean? Because this is what hypes me up. I literally, when I do reactions, I'm in a good mood after it. So it will set me up for the day. Now, one of our subscribers by the name of Deadpool, who's an absolute legend, has requested a song that I am not familiar with and a band that I'm not familiar with. Or a solo artist. Who knows? He said, Joe, can you react to Tony MacAlpine perform Tears of Sahara with Nilly Brosh? Now, like I say, I've never heard of this artist before, brand new, and you know what we do on this channel. Whether the song's good or not, the whole point of the reason I set this channel up is to try and take eggs from every basket. Even if I don't like it, there's always something you can take away, whether it's structure, melody that you enjoy, different keys, different chords, different anything. There's always something you can take away. So, without further ado, let's get into this! Nice tone. Oh, mate, hold on a second. Don't tell me. I was just going to say, you know what would be dope if they both did a pinch harmonic at the same time? Because I haven't heard that before. Because a pinch harmonic is, if you don't know, it's making when you hit the note, making it squeal. Literally squeal, so it goes very high pitched. Now, trying to hit a pinch harmonic, you don't always tend to get it first time. Sometimes you miss it. If you record it in the studio in a song, there's famous ones, like you get one in, there's one in Comfortably Numb, David Gilmour does. Whether you're going to hit it live every time, if you hit it, it doesn't really matter, but people do expect it when you're listening, guitar players. Now, hitting both the guitar players to hit one at once at the same time would be sick. Now, I'm pretty sure they may have just done it. Let me hear. By the way, listen to how technical it is what they're playing, and they're harmonizing each other, and they haven't got a note wrong. This is next level guitar playing. No, only one. what's his face? Whenever I hear anyone do that, Gary Moore did that on the one reaction I've done by him. That reminds me of Randy Rhoads. That is a Randy Rhoads technique. You know where to go. Like, I'll tell you when he does it. That's Randy Rhoads right there. Randy Rhoads. That is epic. Yes. Now, in all honesty, I don't know where to begin with this. Look, I can break down only so much. Now, I know this much. It's in B minor, but when it comes to this level of guitar playing, they start to play in modes which I don't know about. Now, I've heard this a couple times, and you know, you can looking at, yeah, all right, Joe. You don't know them because you don't want to know. But I genuinely, when it comes to guitar, I don't know who it was who I heard say it, but it's a famous guitar player, and it always resonated with me. There's only so much he wanted to learn, because it does start to become robotic. Like, I'm not slandering that music in any way, but in my eyes, it's kind of robotic. It's something like AI would come up with. Don't come at me. But, like, those kind of solos don't have the characteristics of memorableness in your head. That's just my opinion, though. You could say it stinks, but, like, this, what it's doing is, it's in B minor. It was doing something like that. Which was some part of the melody, as well as all that. Let's be honest, I can't do it. But it's in B minor, and you could literally play it back, the instrumental, and do your own thing in B minor. Something like that. But I suck. You know what I mean? That was actually truly sick. And even though it's not my kind of genre that I typically listen to, it's a bit more on the heavy side, I tend to prefer solos that are just more pentatonic. If I'm quite a basic when it comes to that kind of stuff. But I appreciate when I see things like that. You telling me it wouldn't be cool if you saw a double pinch harmonic at the same time? They should have done that. Someone needs to do that, because I've never heard it. But I understand it can be slightly... Because the problem is, then again, even if one of them didn't hit it, you would just hit the note anyway. You know what I mean? So, you know you can hit the note like... Or... Hear that? Wait. That's a pinch harmonic. See, if I had an electric guitar and I had loads of distortion, all you're doing is you're hitting the note and then you're instantly stopping it from ringing out, and it creates a pinch harmonic, which is pretty difficult to do on an acoustic. But that was sick. And do you know one thing I actually picked up on, which I liked, is usually with this kind of music, this more metal, they don't usually let It's not very often you hear the guitar players let it breathe. They were letting it breathe in some places. And what the guy on the right was doing, he was letting it just ring out. So sometimes he was going diddly 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 diddly. And then he would go back into it, you know what I mean? How the heck are they... How do they do that? That's every day, that. That's not... You don't watch TV, that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? That's you don't go partying. You sit in your bedroom with your headphones on and just play it over and over again. There's another level of love for the guitar for those people. But that was epic. You cannot deny, even if it's not your kind of music, guys, you can't deny that that was sick. Fair play. Good suggestion. You know what? This is what I was saying at the beginning. There's one thing I like to try and take away. And on that, it made me come up with the idea of a double pinch harmonic. Now I'm thinking, even though my music isn't heavy, I can still do a solo. And what I could do is, on the left side, I can harmonise the right side. Sometimes on my solos, I do harmonise sections. And I could add a double pinch harmonic on both sides. That would be cool. I'm doing it. Because a harmonised pinch harmonic, would that work? A harmonised. Do pinch harmonics harmonise? Holy smokes. That's actually a crazy thought. I've never thought... Have you ever thought of that, or have I just come up with something? Let me know in the comment section below. Cracking suggestion, Deadpool. Once again, you're a legend. Thank you for your support to the channel. Guys, if you want to request a song of your choice, follow the link in the description below. Until next time, subscribe, like this, and peace!